So on a day-to-day level, what does that actually look like for a graduate in HR? And I think it'd be really good to talk about an area that has had a huge impact by AI, and that would be hiring, the hiring pipeline.
This is quite popular. Nowadays, organizations, they leverage power to really help them to screening their resumes. Think about the popular job offers. There could be thousands of applicants. They submit their resume, cover letter. So AI can really make this process more efficient. Furthermore, what is even more popular is about the AI-based interview. For example, like Japan, China, New York, those cities, they have large number of applicants. It's gonna be a very miserable experience for HR to interview each candidate. But it can really make it happen by AI interview. AI gonna evaluate each candidate's their facial expression, even their voice resume to really get a more comprehensive information.
Yes.
Yeah, and so AI empowers this process to happen at scale, right? But then there are also challenges that reinforce the need to keep the human in the loop. For lack of a better word. For example, these AI algorithms, they're often trained on existing data sets that come from, existing employees. And in that are kind of baked in assumptions and sometimes biases that can mean that quite unintentionally, particular groups of applicants may be excluded in a way that's not beneficial for the organization.
So that human in the loop is really important.
Exactly. Yes. You've still got to have that human judgment to ensure fairness, basically.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We cannot assume AI is fair. Why? Because AI is making decisions on the pattern from the old historical organizational data.
Yes.
Also, we need to be mindful about the job applicants from international backgrounds, because how they pronounce, how they communicate, even how they express their emotions could be misinterpreted by AI. That is not really defined as ideal candidate by AI. That is sad. So if the old organizational history data already reflected inequities, so it may even enhance the bias to choose the candidates. If the organization use AI based only on the old historical data, they may choose their preferred candidate rather than reflecting multiculturalism, gender equity, in particular for the neurodiversity applicants, because they have limited eye contact. They have different way to express their ideas. AI may make a wrong decision to interpret neurodivergent applicant less confident, but this is not true. They could be excellent applicants with exceptional skills.
Yes, So that's quite a lot in itself, just the hiring processes from the point of view of the employee. But then there's also the actual candidate.
Well, of course, candidates who are using AI too.
Yes.
To pull their CVs together, to boost their chances. And, that has two effects for organizations. One is it really increases the volume of applications. And the second, and this is to some of the, HR professionals we've been speaking to, it can lead to a decrease in trust on what's on paper. And so you're seeing this return in the recruitment and selection process to what you might call like more authentic forms of selection. So, we're talking about
interviewing too, potentially.
Yeah. Okay. So you might, so there'll be more structured panel interviews. You might be asked to produce like a sample of your work.
Proof.
Exactly. It's proof. It's proof. Yeah.
Okay. So if we're thinking about then on a day-to-day level for a graduate, you probably are going to, in some aspect, going to be starting in the hiring pipeline. And I think there's a lot to consider. About the whole biases, about governance, about whether it's actually fair, and to really question it. It's judgment, and as well as when you're a candidate, think about what you need to prove as well. Yeah,
and I think in the next section, we're going to talk about those things that are critical for grads, for people who wish to be HR professionals, to keep front of mind in terms of the skills they develop, and what will be essential to succeed in a HR career.
So next, we're going to talk about what's going to be a real big advantage for a graduate looking for a role in HR. Thank you.
Thank you.